Everyone angry for more. I am the beholder. And we just messed up the report there because he didn't actually have the booze because I just stole it and sold it. But we didn't tell Manchek about the fate of her child. Not Klaus. Not Louisa. Well, I guess I'll feed the cat while we're here. Here you go. Have some food. We'll give him the caviar. You know what? We'll give the cat some caviar before we leave. Oh, she's mad at him about stuff. The address. Louisa, I know where Marcus was sent. He's in Orphanage 9. Thank you, Hector. You've been a tremendous help. My gratitude knows no bounds. What's next, Louisa? I've become a criminal, kidnaps her own child, runs. Oh, didn't we already have this conversation? Yeah, we already had this conversation. Never mind. We just had that. I thought we ended on not having that yet. But I suppose we did. So now we have nothing to do other than... Anybody else we can evict? Because I want some more citizens so I can... Oh, yeah, we're working on evidence about the white glove killer. And I made the shill... oh, he's right here. I made the shill drink, looks like. I want to get in his... I need to get in his apartment. We can find stuff. We can get rid of this killer. The creepy, clearly white glove killer. Have you heard of the crime? Found our body around the bridge. Used to be across the bridge bus 4, and then blah blah blah. Messages. And okay, that's nothing new. We'll get him. We'll get him. Anybody else we want to get rid of? Oh, apartment 2 is. Oh yeah, she's moving out. Are we gonna move in? That's right. That's what happened. It's been a couple days. We were doing some other things during the time. So then once she's moved out, do we get her stuff if she moves out voluntarily? I don't think so. I do not believe that we do. If it will hurry up and go. I can go maybe sell some mice to the guy we just tried to evict. Pardon? Are they just temporarily not here? It's only one mice. We can wait until later for the mice. Sell the mice. Do we have a collection? So it's just a vacant apartment. They're not actually here. So there's no one in this apartment. But I can't I can't move anyone in? Okay. Alright. Suppose I can look around for anything we haven't found. Pretty sure we already fully searched this apartment though, but now that there's no risk of anyone ever coming back, we can be a little more thorough about it. Nope, nothing exciting there. They have a lot of stuff though. We can put in some extra cameras at the very least. Buy like a small camera. Buy a normal camera. Buy a normal camera, put it in this one. I guess we could probably afford a narrow camera right there. Jacob, are you coming back? This is the Manchek's apartment, isn't it? You know, just I think so, just in case. Yeah, okay, good. Just making sure. So Jacob's coming back. I guess he's gonna be mad that his wife's gone. Can't speak to him yet. We'll just knock on the door once he moves in. Once he settles in. Check on the killer. Where is he? Oh, he's not here. He's not here. He's not here. New plan. New plan. New plan. New plan. New plan. Oh, he's coming back upstairs already. Never mind. Plan aborted. Talk to Manchek. No, he's not coming back upstairs. You're very confusing. Very concerned. So now we get back upstairs. Nope. Now he's coming. No, he's having a conversation. Do you catch this man's solve his murder mystery? Do some good before we're hauled off the euthanasia center. He has a passport. We can take his passport. He can't flee. Seems probably unnecessary. He smokes. That means nothing to me, and he's coming back. So I got bail. Hey, Jacob, how's it going? So what's going on? Hector, have you seen my wife and son? Why is our apartment empty? What happened? Yeah, I don't know. Luisa left. Left? Where'd she go? She's going to abduct your son from the orphanage. You and Luisa have lost custody. Will she be back? What'd you say? I'm afraid not. She doesn't want you to look for her either. I don't know where she's planning to go next. Why? I think Luisa blames you for Slaughter's death? Damn, I just want to do what's best for my family. What should I do now? Actually, what's the point of anything? My family, my whole life is gone. Oh, he's gonna hang himself. Oh, we're gonna have an empty apartment regardless. Hello, phone. What do you need? Who is this? Pick up the phone. Bruno Hempf's line. Comrade Medina, I have an important errand for you. You are to take Klaus Schimmer's absentee ballot. According to my data, he keeps it at home. As soon as you have it, call me and report. Any questions? I have no time. We'll talk to you after you get the documents. So you need to take Schimmer's absentee ballot. Probably to indict him on some sort of nonsense. If he has selected the wrong candidate, which seems weird to even worry about if it's a totalitarian state, which kind of just tallies its own ballots. They can just say whatever they want, right? They have unlimited potential to enact voter fraud. But whatever, I'm not in charge here. I guess maybe they're just trying to see, they're using it to see what his political leanings are, to verify some otherwise anti-state suspicions that they may have. Also, I was thinking about this game, and it has AA absentee. I was thinking about this game, and it all takes place, like, this is the whole setting, right here. The whole game takes place in one small building. And not a lot of games anymore have such very small, intimate settings like that. I was thinking maybe some of the 90s, especially the live video games, which is called I completely forget what the name of those are, but when they have the crummy pixelated live videos that they code into a game, you kind of click your way through those. A lot of those took place in like houses. Like you're in one house and you're exploring the house, and like maybe it's a horror game or maybe it's just a mystery, but there's a lot of those. Comrade Hemph, I got Klaus Schimmer's ballot. How do I get it to you? I'll come in person. Oh, okay. Thank you. Give the absentee. Alright, this is an easy mission. What else are we looking for? Oh, wait, Klaus Schimmer can't be evicted. He's going to be here for the next game. Or the first game. Whatever. He's going to be here in the future. So we know he's not going to get out of here. We only have 68 hours before this is over. That's like another episode. What do you mean you don't talk to me? I know. What do you mean you don't talk to me? Ballot. Write the paper. Good, Hector. You're living up to my expectations. What happened to Klaus? He won't be able to leave the city. As what happened to him? I want him to stay in Helmer until I figure out what to do with him. Klaus established some ties at his workplace. I need him close by until I deal with those ties. Sounds threatening. What do you care? You don't have enough of your own problems, Hector? Yeah, they're going to kill me, so it is problematic. Anyway, back to dealing with the killer. Trying to solve his mystery. So that's why Klaus can't leave. Former landlord took his ballot? How's the ballot related to travel? I'm not entirely clear on that. We already searched through that. Well, he can play chess, and he writes. Is he writing a biopic about himself, an autobiopic? Is there such a thing as an autobiopic? I'm sure somebody, somewhere, wrote a movie about themselves. A real human skeleton wearing gloves. Oh, that's horrifying. Okay, so, alright. He's definitely the murderer. Our cat wants some food. No problem, kitty. I'll get you the food. But also, our cat's a murderer. So, the cat's not the murderer. He's the murderer. Sorry, I got confused because I just got exposed to. We found actual human remains, and then my cat wants to eat. All right, kitty, I'll get you the food. So first things first. You know, typical priorities. You have a hungry animal. You find victims. What do you? Why are you still hungry? What's wrong, kitty? I didn't finish feeding him. Do I not have food? Why aren't I feeding this cat? I don't have food. Oh. Well, you get to eat your mice then. Anyway. Who am I calling? I don't need to... Okay, I was trying to call the police. Typical priorities: to find a dead body, and then you gotta feed your cat before you contact the police. I would like who would do anything different? Profile tenant. Mr. Apartment 6. It is a Lionel Kramer. Lionel de Kramer. Who is a man who lives alone. What, this is not evidence? Excuse me? He has a literal human skeleton in his closet, and that is not... that's not, like, we can't report that? Are you serious? He's a writer, that's why his writings. Are you crazy? He has a it's a human... I suppose a human skeleton isn't necessarily indicative of him committing murder. It could just be a already dead person that he has somehow under legitimate means that he keeps in his wardrobe. I would still like to contact the police about it, but I suppose not. I could confront him with it. I guarantee he'll kill me. I am almost sure that he will just murder me. Oh, the DNA. We did the DNA bone fragment. I bet I talked to what's-his-face. That's pretty simple. So once he leaves, we can do that. Because after I looked at the skeleton, it was DNA remains popped up, and I thought maybe it was for the other quest that we never finished. That wouldn't really make any sense, because those DNA samples are only for our residents and not random dead person. So I should have taken that, my bad. Any other profiles we want to do while we're chilling out? I don't think we have a lot. Can't profile your cat. Psychopath couple. We don't really need money that badly, so I'm not too worried about it. Seems like you're not quite as, like, hammered for cash in the prequel here as you are in the main game storyline. Yo, Mr. White Gloves, I need you out of your apartment. I only have 57. I have 2 more days. We're gonna die in 2 days. In fact, this might even be the last episode then. We're on the last episode. We have to catch this killer. We have to stop this killer. Anybody we can kick out just to beat new characters? Nope. We can kick out the Oberon. I think I still... Did I take their instrument? I may have taken their instrument. Can't kick them out if I... Can't kick them out if I stole their instrument. We can grab DNA evidence on this guy right now. Okay, run. Surprised this country even has access to apparently such easily accessible and quick DNA testing facilities. Take the fragment of the bone. There we go. Why are you still... What do you want? Why are you still standing here? Comrade Hemph, are there ways to avoid the blissful sleep procedure? I'm sure there are precedents. Hector Medina, you sly fox, do you think it's that easy to turn the wheel of fate? What can you give to our great state if not your life? What will you live for? I have a son. I'd give anything to see him again. Anything? Okay, what do you have? I could get some money. I could find a place at the ministry archive for you. However, special conditions are placed on anyone who works there. You can never leave the building or retire ever, so you won't be able to see your son. Medina, the state needs financing in order to support the high living standards of its citizens. I'll make an exception for you. Bring me $100,000. $100,000. I have $20,000. I have 1/5 of that amount of money, and I feel like we're doing okay financially. You get so little money. Even if we blackmailed everyone, let's say we had another $4,000 for blackmail. Let's just double that, we were able to blackmail everyone. It's only $8,000. If we doubled that again for stealing some stuff, it's only $16,000. If I doubled that again to 32, there's no way. There has to be some special way to get $100,000. That is absurd. How would I get 100K? The opening night Pirates of the Seas was a success after demonstrated. I thought we already read this. Gives me cool. Yeah, we already read that. I saw the Aurora Borealis, Father. They were more beautiful than I could describe. They struck quite a contrast to the emaciated, desperate people around me. I don't know if we're the builders of the future, mere slaves. We have no doctors, no cooks, and no hope. Our world consists of an endless, stinging wind and parade of tumbleweeds. You're in the Old West? I don't even want to think about the weather getting cold. I don't know if I'll be able to survive this winter. I guess he's in, like, Wyoming. To avoid euthanasia, I need to give $70,000 so we don't know why I went down to $70,000. I certainly do not have $70,000 nor the capability to earn that much money in the small time that I have. Let's write a blackmail letter. We'll at least roleplay desperately trying to collect enough money. So we can blackmail George. So to George de la Tour in apartment number... What apartment are you in? Apartment number 4. You violated directive number, don't have instruments. Which is 6014. Issued on this day, the 19th. And then, bam, evidence. Send. Alright. That'll get us some money. Anyone else can blackmail. Because now we're desperate to make some kind of money. And this is like the most lucrative way I think we can handle it. No evidence there, no evidence there. No evidence there. Maybe we can blackmail Lionel and then turn him in. Can you turn someone in for... Also, kind of blackmail Jean? Yeah, I think I'll blackmail Jean as well. Tenant fulfilled demands. Good job, George. It's a shame that happened to you. I don't know who could have done that. What a jerk. I'm just looking at this plant. Don't mind me. Gotta keep everything clean here. Alright. Let's go blackmail the other tenant now. For the same crime. Because I'm not very imaginative. Hey, guys. I'm trying not to die. Sorry. I know it's real inconvenient. If I die, I'll leave my money to you. Well, that's probably not how that works. Because I'm sure in this country, if you die with money, they just move in and take all your stuff anyway. You don't actually get to leave it to anyone. The absurd estate taxes or something. Instrument 6014. The 19th. Send. Alright, let's try that. Anybody else we can extort for cash? No. Can we get DNA testing? At least can we stop this murder at least before it's all over? Hey. No, I can't. Who do I talk to? Sell one of those. Sell the caviar. We'll give the caviar to the cat. 7,000. If I get towards 7,000 of the goal, then I'll do it. If not, I'll give the cat caviar before the end of the... Or I'll try to give the cat caviar before it's all over. Hey, Lionel, how's it going? Discuss the skeleton in the closet. No, no, I'm not gonna do that. Seems like a good way to get killed. How do we get... How do I get the DNA tested, though? Like, I don't know anyone that does DNA testing. Personally, in this game. Maybe I can ask the guy that's a pseudo doctor? The almost doctor guy? Alright, so we're only, like, a third of the way there. How would we possibly get that much money in less than 2 days? I don't think it's gonna happen. Hey, Klon. You don't... Klon. He doesn't have anything for me. We can sell some mice, though. That'll get us like another $100. Maybe I can talk to him about... He's a murderer. Should I really talk to the murderer about the accusations of murder? Because surely he would just murder me back, right? So I'm wondering, is everyone here? George is getting drunk probably because I took $1,000 of his dollars. Hey, man, check. I was looking at your place, actually, recently. It's out for a smoke, don't mind me. Letting myself in. That seems really silly because you just walk right in. Hey, kitty, I got canned food for you. I got canned food for you. You're just eating you're eating mice back there? Okay, I prefer you to give me the mice to pay me money so I don't die, but or you can just do that too. I don't know why it said $100,000 then went down to $70,000. Maybe I missed part of the conversation. That was relevant. Feed the cat canned goods. Did I not give him the canned goods? Do I not have canned goods? I don't anymore. Is that exclamation mark? Do you have to feed yourself? Oh, I guess I don't have canned goods. There's no more cat food. Oh, okay, I actually do not have canned goods, is what I'm saying. Got it. Well, yeah, fresh rats to eat. Fresh mice. Give the skeleton DNA sample to the courier. What courier? The courier that was gone like 1,000,000 years ago? Okay, so I suppose we did miss the boat on the murderer. We had to have him moved in way earlier. Well, that's a shame. Can't report that to like anybody of significance. Oh no, I'm gonna die. We can't even get the murderer out of our apartment complex. All right, let's just talk to him. If he kills us, then this is it. Wait, he won't talk to me? All right. What about the skeleton in the closet? Lionel, why do you keep a skeleton in the closet? You know, Hector, this is my late wife. I loved her very much, so much that I couldn't part with her when she passed away. I just couldn't bury her. I understand it looks crazy, but we tried to believe you. Her presence comforts me. How do I know you're not lying? You don't. You either trust me or report me. In any case, you think I'm insane, so all I can do is pray for your mercy. I have to think about it. Hector, since you know my secret now, in case you decide to report my peculiarities, please help me. What do you want? I'm not here for long, but leaving without my wife, I need a big suitcase to transport her, and the one I had is ruined. Please help me find one. And I swear you'll never hear from me again. Dude, no! Okay, I'll help you. I don't really want to, but I can't, like... My other option, I can't get rid of him now any other way. So at the very least... So I can't remove him from the state, but I can very least remove him from my neighbors. Even though I also just extorted them for quite a bit of money, but I've kind of come to accept the fact that we're going to die. So just like the main storyline, you really got to be like aware that you need a ton of money very quickly, and you need to make your player cards right very quickly to make that happen. And we were not prepared for that. I don't know what to... We can look in Manishek? No, he's here. Let's come get some soup though. We can check his apartment out again. Maybe blackmail him this time. Unless I can't imagine, unless there's a gambling aspect, we could bet on cockfighting again. I don't think we're going to get through. Although even in the original storyline, we didn't do enough. So when I escaped, we didn't really escape. We got caught at the border and were executed for treason, or whatever. Anyway. Start stealing passports. Passports are actually worth a little bit of money due to, you know, insidious identity theft and such things. I guess not this one. He has a pistol. It is a toy pistol. Well, there's a little bit of information. None of it illegal. Oh yeah, take the razor for that DNA analysis, which never happened. He's coming to sleep. We need to get out of the apartment. Get out of the apartment. Playing some music. Our death is just marching right on towards us. Made a couple $1,000s. Yeah, the courier, that was a long time ago. The courier thing. We had to have this guy moved in, like, right away. Instead, I set off just to take care of the residents we did have and not to spend too much money renovating. Instead, that was silly because now I missed the boat on some of these characters. Yeah, we can't get rid of anybody. Oh, bro, we can blackmail, though. To Rosa Renee. I'm not sure, do they know they are... I wonder if they know that they are protected by the government. Let's find out. So no caviar. Is 6012. Which was issued on the 18th. And go back. Go, nope, Rosa, nope, Rosa. Let's see if that, see if that works. See if the Renex know that they are immune from state persecution. I prefer they're not. That gives us 24,000, still way off 70k. We can earn a couple $100s off profiles. I suppose I can just type out a quick profile, make a little bit of cash off like Jacob here. So Mr. Jacob Manischek, who lives in apartment number 2, is a man who lives alone and is unemployed. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, he does these things. Woohoo, $450. And I guess Rosa doesn't care and isn't going to respond to the blackmail because she knows what's up. Yeah, it's gone. She hasn't paid the money. All right, so she doesn't care. Doesn't it kind of ruin the point of blackmail? Is if when I threaten them with blackmail, my evidence disappears? If that was true, blackmail would never be a possibility for anybody, huh? Hey Nathan, you got like a big suitcase? You got like a big old suitcase. Not on me, but I can get one. How big? Big enough to hold a human skeleton. A human skeleton is an unusual way of measuring volume. Lucky for you, I have what you need. It'll cost you $1,000 and give you a discount because I like unusual requests. Come back tomorrow. I don't like it. Oh, we missed the Manischek playing flute. I don't like it. It gets him out of the building though. He's not arrested. He'll continue to kill, but at least he won't kill people that I have come to know. Even though I've just extorted all of them for a large amount of money. I killed this guy's child and got rid of his wife. And I've basically just been You know, I'm starting to think this character... starting to think we actually deserve to be killed here. We've been trying to help, and we mostly have just been causing problems. Oh no, she paid us. Cool. Thing that pays for that suitcase, I suppose. You just paid for the murderer's suitcase. Can I now report? Yeah, we can blackmail Mark as well, because it's another 1,000. About the extent of my capability, which if we can't do anything else with the evidence, we may as well blackmail these guys. Which that doesn't feel good, right? But I'm desperate. I'm a desperate man. Although I am spending $1,000 too. I'm like in this weird compromise between trying to earn money to save our life, but then also spending money because I have no confidence we'll actually be spared. So that I'll try to do some good before we're gone out. Although all the good we've tried to do so far has just blown up in our face and called the horrible misery and suffering upon our tenants. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure we're not good people. Anybody home? See if the Klauses have anything else going on. Hey, Renek, thank you for answering my demands for cash. I guess he doesn't know that the state is very happy with him and likes to have him around. Find more illegal stuff. So that seems to be a good way to make money, is that you find illegal stuff, steal it, sell it, and then blackmail them with the evidence you don't have anymore. Seems like a decent racket. Although it does mean your apartment becomes clogged with people who are a little more difficult for you to evict to make room for new tenants. Oh, it's the empty child bed because I killed their kid. No, their kid. No. I got rid of the other kid. I caused the other kid to suffer. The initial kid, he just ran to the street and got killed. I don't think we're gonna Yeah, it's only 70k. I don't have much time though. Do I just give the cat? You know what, cat? You get caviar. It's my final goodbye to you, kitty. Have some caviar. I'm 7,000 off. I'm gonna feel real stupid about this, but not Klaus. Heck off. Kitty, kitty, order, cat order. The cat order. I'm trying to talk to my cat. It's a party in the kitchen. I can't get to my cat. Pardon. Yeah, it's like $40,000 in 14 hours. Unlikely. I just need to feed my cat this caviar before I die. Will you stop talking to the murderer? Cat. I'm trying to say goodbye to you. You're the only one that means anything to me. Look what I have for you. Banned goods. You won't tell me, will you, kitty? Meow, meow. There you go. I got an achievement for spoiling my cat. It feels good, man. Alright, but also, like I said, we've done some horrible things. We probably kind of deserve this. If we had earned even more money, we could buy our way out, but it requires a lot more money. It would have been better to evict. I guess we can't blackmail. You probably get more money, or as much money, depending on the apartment, by just persecuting them, getting them kicked out, and then selling their stuff after they're kicked out by taking it and selling it. Versus playing it too nicely, and now... It's like a really pessimistic game, isn't it? Because you try to be good, but that just ends up with you like accidentally screwing everything up, and then screwing yourself over because you don't have enough money in order to execute the plans you need to save your own life. So this game, I feel like this game's like it's a real pessimistic view of the world, which is fine. It's totally valid as, you know, like an art statement, but oh man, it's not a happy game for sure. It's like everything is awful. If you have to play the game, you have to be part of the rat race and be terrible if you want to make it through. If you try to be good, altruistic, it's unlikely to work out as well. That's probably a way, I'm sure there's a way to get a good ending and play the game well, especially if you do it on like the easier difficulty. We're doing it on the harder difficulty, of course. I'm sure if you do it on the easier difficulty though, it's might be a little more cheerful, a little more chipper. But yo, just on your first playthrough on like standard difficulty, ouch, it's a dark game. I only have 7 hours. See if that luggage gets here in time. I just enjoy the outdoors for a little bit. I don't think there's anything else I can really do. Get the cat caviar. There's Khan over here. Khan, do you have anything weird I can talk to you about? Khan. None of these are useful information. Let's see if there's any rats, any mice to sell. Hey, we have one mouse. Unfortunately, only one mouse. If we had a ton more mice, we'd be able to buy our freedom. So you need like Khan here early, get rid of all the mice, make sure the cats stay fed, so you get tons of mice, you blackmail, and kick people out as necessary. Either take their stuff and sell it and get new people and repeat that process until everyone's gone and you have $70,000 and everyone hates you. At least I can save the serial killer. Which, so you're nice and the only person you can help is a serial killer? Give me the suitcase. Here's the suitcase for that lonely skeleton. We got giant suitcase. Alright, hey, Mr. Killer. I guess I'll help you out. At the very least, you're away from my neighbors. One act of good we can do. Oh, he probably doesn't even kill his neighbors in order to avoid suspicion. So if anything, I'm really putting them in more danger now. That's usually not how serial killers work. They work in their local area. They work in the area they know best because that's where they're most comfortable. If they go out somewhere else and try to do something, they go out and try to work, quotations, work somewhere they're unfamiliar with. It's very dangerous. So what about your wife? That's a long story. We were inseparable. One life, one love. Once I was away and she died, I can't forgive myself for leaving her. I promised her I'll never leave her again, so that's how it is now. I wish I could talk to her spirit and beg for forgiveness. Oh, Gabriella. And how did you get rid of... How'd you get those bones so clean? Regular acid, nothing special. I couldn't swallow the whiteness of my beloved one's bones with rotting flesh. I polished the bones every day. Heat, dirt. Oh, that's creepy, Lionel. It's real creepy, man. Suitcase. Oh, I didn't newspaper clippings. I got you a suitcase. Hope it's big enough and I'll never see you and your skeletons again. Thank you, Hector. I promise you won't wait for me again. Well, maybe here. About me. Maybe. What do you mean? I meant my book! This way or another, I'll be famous. I didn't talk to him about the newspaper clippings. I'm sure he just hand-waved it away and just ignored it. Hey, Nathan. I want you to have, my final belongings. There we go. That's all for you, Nathan. Can I buy some cat food for the cat? Cat, just in case. No, caviar. Get more caviar for the cat. So, get out of here, caviar. There, all my money on caviar for the cat. Here comes the... can I even give it to you before? No, I'll just pet the cat. Meow, meow. They're coming to get me, kitty. This is the end. Oh, they're coming for me. Oh, they're coming. Oh, no. Lionel, run. They don't know you're a murderer. I'll keep your secret safe. Just don't hurt anyone in the apartment. Oh, the cat had to watch it and everything. Oh, no. I like to imagine I left the caviar on the ground for him.
Hector had given in and was ready to undergo euthanasia voluntarily. Nobody, in fact, appreciated his obedience. Instead, the police officers who came to take Hector unceremoniously beat him up and threw him into the tree. They weren't bad people. They had just forgotten things could be done differently. After all, in this enormous government machine, every little cog is simply doing its job.
Ah! Also, it's not how a syringe... Look, that... Whatever.
Hector's last moments were...
No, the kitty!
Bruises, the cold needle, and a surge of sleepiness. He had no energy left to think of the glorious past. The only thing he remembered was that a great state, led by the wise leader, makes no mistakes.
Ah, it's so sad. It's just that, oh, I guess at least the game is like an anti-fascist game, I suppose. What, is that death? Was that what you see when you die? Just that endless dead forest? So, oh man, brutal. Like I said, I think so you either become part of the state and kind of mercilessly persecute everyone in order to try to save yourself, or you try to be a good person, in which you just ruin everything anyway, and then get killed anyway. So really sad. Like I said, it's probably a way to get a good ending, especially on the easier difficulties, where you can kind of compromise between being a half-decent person and actually having the money. Oh, the poor kitty. It's the saddest part. They're really pulling the heartstrings here. And that was Beholder. Whew. Rough game. Also, one thing, it's kind of presented. I like how... Actually, I'm not sure if I like it. It's interesting how it's presented as kind of insidious. You have... Look, he's in here in the dark with his screens, watching like families argue, people drinking, he's taking notes. And we exit to the main game. We have, was it Harold? Yeah, but same thing. Dude cleaning the gun, police beating a guy, he's taking notes, he's peeking over his shoulders with his angry eyes. So it really gives you the impression that you're in power there. You're the spy. You're the guy that's in charge, and no one knows what you're doing, and it's kind of this creepy thing. You're in the basement spying on everyone. Really, you're just working for the state and trying desperately not to be killed by the state, and you're as much of a victim or more than anyone else in the game. It's kind of weird that that juxtaposition between how it's presented in these main menus and how you're actually just like this poor desperate loser that's going to get killed, and his family's going to die, and it's going to be sad. But anyway, that was Beholder. A nice little indie game well received like a year ago. I'm glad to have experienced it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, enjoy the video, subscribe for more fun Twitch XD. I'll see you guys next time. And your obscure compliment for the day is, you're probably not being euthanized due to a government filing error in a totalitarian state. And if so, I'm very sorry.